Mr. Diddy. means collective work responsibility. I'm trying to kick some knowledge, so listen to me. See, we are a community that does help ODs for all of our sisters and brothers' needs. And many people will be better than one, so let's all unite and get the work done, such as joining hands and working on a master plan, so all the people of the motherland will understand to be more collective and responsible than the white man, cause I refuse to lose my faith and mentality. A strong black woman is what I plan to be, and I think I'm gonna make it, you see, cause all I need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all I need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all I need is God, Ujima. Our teams are killing each other, you know it's crazy. Some of the things they do doesn't seem to amaze me. I just sit back, relax, and watch and observe. Our people are dying, so we need to emerge. Emerging the fact that you're black. I'm a Nubian sister, so step the hell back. Knowledge, I'm trying to break it down to you. And everything you do selling crack, it ain't cool. I come from a genius, so a genius I am. I can create, motivate, and even educate. For the ones who try to make me back into a slave, check it out, Uncle Tom, then were the bad old days. And if you wanna argue and act really dumb, you keep the stuff up and we ain't gonna never overcome. Dr. King didn't die for nothing, I suppose. So let's keep his dream alive, cause that's what he would've chose. And let's come together, so his dream can last forever and ever. In the process of that, we can all be free. And all we need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima. With Ujima, we need to come together so all of our black people can last forever and ever. Do you hear what I'm saying? You better wake up and stop the game playing and learn our story and keep learning and learning until we headed for the glory. And after that we can all be free, and all we needed was God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, Ujima and me, cause all we need is God, Ujima and me.
Grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, Grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water.
Simply
pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink,
Man.
drink your water.
Alright, family, we on our way over to Gye-Nyame. We just want to do the opening. Hey, I want to welcome everybody. So if you're catching this, come on over to Gye-Nyame. And, because you might have came on a little bit late, we probably still on. Come on over to Gye-Nyame. The rant today is going to be defining power. Right? Those who know Kujichagulia, that's a very important, that's a very important thing, right? Defining power. Right? But anyway, we gonna go on over to Gye-Nyame real quick, get on over there. We're gonna start our rant, because I got this thing I got to do, and I came home last night. Well, anyway, y'all know I have very few mechanical skills. So I went to fix the washer. I put everything in right. At least I think it's right. And I tested to turn it on. And it don't work. So I said, okay, cool, because I didn't put the top back on side. So maybe there's a latch or something that jumps and let it know when it's all together, and then it works. It don't work. So I said, all right, cool. And I'm sitting up here like, well, the water's not running. So the part that I replaced has to do with the running water. So I go to check it. I'm like, well, everything seems right. Is any water? So I go back in, I turn off the hose. I go and I take the water hose off of the washing machine, the cold water hose. And I say, okay, it's a little bit wet, but there was really no water that came out of it, because usually after you turn it off, there's a little residual water in there. The water don't just run back down into the pipe. So I'm like, what the hell going on here, right? So I go over and I go to the wall and I turn on the water, and no water come out the hose. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, right? So I'm sitting up here all night, sitting up here trying to figure out why would water run everywhere else except to this one thing. So I'm like, all right, so it has to be the thing that turns the water on and off. It's something not connected, because the water is running anywhere else. Water is running everywhere else, and water was just running in this thing 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm gonna have to call in some assistance. You know what I'm saying? I got to call in one of the super friends or some shit like that, because I'm perplexed. I have no idea what in the world is going on. But anyway, that's me. So I meant to come home, and I had a assignment that I had to complete. I wasn't able to complete the shit because I'm sitting up here like this was supposed to take 5 minutes. It literally was take the top off. I already had the top off. Replace the water inlet valve. You know what I'm saying? In one of these little smart machines. And I did it, and now the water not running. So I don't know if the damn thing working or not. So we're going to give it up for me for trying to, I do a little something. I'm not a handyman. I'm a thinking man, right? And I honestly believe that I messed up the economy every time I try to step out my lane. I know some people out there get mad at me, but I know I be messing up the economy when I step out my lane. What you mean, Brother Hot Tim? Every small thing that I could do around the house, like if it's extremely small, then boom, I could do it. But the bigger stuff, I believe that I stimulate the economy when I bring in somebody like me who likes doing that. And some people are like, well, that's waste of money. We got an economy. We got a reciprocity economy going around, right? If I bring somebody in to do some stuff for me, maybe they might have something that I could do for them, right? That's how you get an economy moving. You know what I'm saying? In many ways, it's almost like we're living like frontier men. You got to do everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to build the house. You know what I'm saying? You got to live in it. You got to go out and chop the wood for the heat. You got to go and hunt the animals and shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us think like that, but the economy means that you are pulling on other resources. You're using other resources. You're using other people to get things accomplished. That's how economy works. So when I bring somebody in and I give them a little bit of money to cut the grass, not only am I stimulating the economy, but it gives me time to focus on the things that I do. Right? So it's kind of more expensive in many cases for me to go out and do some of the stuff that motherfuckers think that Brother Hatim is supposed to do. It's more expensive for me to go out and do it rather than just getting somebody who is good at it and who enjoys it and do it. But that's called economy. No, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm the only one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm the only one that understands that shit. Obviously when it's come talk to some of the sisters, they don't understand that shit. I just supposed to be able to do all types of shit. Yeah, but let me shut up. Go ahead, Crazy K Kazu. Who was that character you referred to yesterday? That's Orko. I got you with the kazoo too. Kazoo was very similar, multi-dimensional being type thing, and so was Mitsuplenelik. What's his name? Mitsuplenelik. I can't remember his name. Off Superman, Batmite. All of them, they all got the same thing. But anyway, so let's go and do our rant, because we are over here at Gye-Nyame Journey. It's just us over here. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stop. Before I'm able to actually get started, I need to go and... All right, anime. All right, we got Gye-Nyame Health. That's another one. You see it? There you go. Gye-Nyame Health has their sea moss. It's organic. It's a tribe-based business. It says botanical name Uchima Cartoni, origin St. Lucia. So I guess Gye-Nyame flies into St. Lucia, grabs some sea moss. You know, being a phoenix, I guess he has the ability to just dry it because he's a phoenix. I don't know. And gets it here, packages it, and we have some here, Gye-Nyame Journey Media, and you can go on and I guess go and support because they are a major sponsor of Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Also, Little Booties Matter is also a sponsor of what we do. And I have one more sponsor, but I'm just waiting to seal a deal with them. But anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, so we have to do the rant. Anime, now that I did that, can I get the war horn, please? There we go. All right, so we can start the rant. Before we start the rant, I want to go in and I need to say, you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatem. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. Kujichagulia, to be precise. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simple production. All day, air day. Will we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Yes, y'all. And we don't stop. Now we are talking about power. Once again, I let y'all see the board, even though I know y'all can't really see it, but it keeps me on point. Defining power. So, I was sparked because I'm like, yo, I'm a Kujichagulia baby. Giving a round of applause to all Kujichagulia babies. Yes, it's our day. And speaking of that, I don't know how, but today is Gina's birthday. So we want to also give Gina a round of applause. It's Gina's birthday. But I don't understand, and maybe Kwame can explain this to me. Gina's birthday falls on her day. She's a Kuji baby. It falls on her day, but she's not 14. Kwame, you need to explain that to me. I'm totally confused. Well, no, okay. She was born on the Kujichagulia, which means that 7 years from the day she was born, it would be Kujichagulia. So I guess it would have to be 14. I'm confused, Kwame. I need some help. There ain't been that many leap years and shit. Come on now. Something's not right. Right? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, getting to the whole power piece. So, defining power, right? So now, one of the things that I heard coming through college that blew my mind was power is the ability to define reality and have other people respect that reality, right? So when we start talking about Kujichagulia, right, we have to start putting things in motion so that we can start exercising our power, being able to define things and have people respect that definition. And it starts with us, right? You think that it's about forcing other people to bend to your will and blah, blah, blah. And Gye-Nyame, one of the first exercises in power that we have is this whole day thing, right? Can we adhere to the day thing ourselves? And by our example, can we get other people within our culture or related to our culture to start doing the same thing, right? A lot of times we want to do massive demonstrations of power, right? And bend others to our will, when in fact, the ultimate power is being able to master and control yourself. And moving from controlling yourself, you are able to have a more powerful influence over your family. And when you have more powerful influence over your family, you have more power and influence over your tribe. And when you have more power and influence over your tribe, then you're going to have more power and influence over your village. And when you have more power and influence over your village, it builds up to where you got more and more power over your city. And when you got more and more power over your city, it moves into more and more power over the state. It's a step-by-step process, and all you got to do is respect the process and start exercising power in your personal lives, in your family lives, and in your tribal lives in small ways first, and build up. See, because one of the things we talk about in Gye-Nyame is that if it come fast, this is one of our say, if it come fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. Many people want power, and they want power fast. They want power now, not knowing that power, like wealth, is something that you build up on. You understand what I'm saying? So now, if you can't adhere to your own stuff, what type of power broker are you going to be? When you can't start shaping and forming the very minds of those that are closest to you, as an individual or as a group or as a tribe, how is that possible? Remember in Gye-Nyame, we also say, because all these are sayings of power, but people don't recognize it as that because they see power as being able to make others do what you want. But nobody will respect your shit more than you, nor should they. That's a saying of power. Because if you want to change the dynamics of how the world reacts to you, you first have to change the dynamic of how you react and respond to yourself. And if you are disrespectful to yourself, if you can't follow your own mandates, if you can't hold up your own cultural memes and cultural ideas, then no one else will. Power starts at home. So when we start looking at defining power, the definition of power is very simple. Being able to, oh my God, I just said it and I lost it. The power is the ability to define reality and have others respect it. But let's take it off to others. Have yourself respected. Today is Kujichagulia. And for the past 5 years, we have been on this rant at Gye-Nyame journey to make sure that all the people in all of our circles are able to say that on this day, it's Kujichagulia. And we haven't been able to get that yet. But we got more and more people doing it every day, building up power. We got people now coming on a daily basis, whether they are live or not, that's pouring libations for their ancestors, that's raising the glass for their ancestors, step by step, shaping and forming the reality that we want, right? And when people see us respected, they'll start respecting it. When people see us holding it sacred, they will at least bow their head. They don't have to, they will at least respect the process. They will accept the process. But first we have to do it. So power starts inside. Then power starts at home. Then power starts in the tribe. Then power starts in the village. It starts at home. I mean, all of the issues that we have, all of the stuff that we want to change, it ain't a big issue that out here that we need to take care of. There's a bunch of small issues that we have to deal with in our own personal lives and in our own personal families and personal tribes. See, because many of us, once again, we want to focus on the large aspects of power, but we don't want to focus on the small, because the small don't seem that important. But as they start stacking up, you really start to see how powerful they really are. Yo, this has been Brother Hot Tim, man. And that's been the rant for the day. Defining power. Using Kujichagulia to mold reality. Right? Starting by exercising that magic on yourself. So, hey, gonna fire up the one we gonna kill it. You know what I'm saying? So now, family, as we see in Gye-Nyame, I'm gonna ring that bell. Now get the hell up out my class. Don't, hey. Alright, so let's go on and get it. Let's go on over here. Alright, now. So, let's go on back and we're going to go and do our toast. I ain't got a lot of time, family. Oh, man. All right. Drinking that coffee with a little bit of that. I gelatized some of the sea moss. I got the sea moss in the coffee along with the other. I told you I'm trying to nurture up, build up my microbiome since we still in the midst of this pandemic. You know what I'm saying? It's strange to me that I have not heard on any of these commercials or anybody talking about enhancing and strengthening your immune system or just staying healthy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to a gym. You could do like Brother Kwame and get up and walk. You know what I'm saying? Walk your dog. Walk with your cat. You understand what I'm saying? Get up. You know what I'm saying? We do it every day here at Gye-Nyame. We say what? Right? Move. Drink your water. Take your breath. Drink your water. Move your body. Get up and walk. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even that complicated. But hey, we like to make stuff hard. And I'm almost out, so I'm going to have to go on and brew. We going to have to brew. I know Cleve going to be mad. The hell with it. So, I spent this weekend, I made a commercial for Little Booties. I helped put a commercial together. I've been trying to I can't stand some of you Apple phone users. God damn. Hard-headed. Man. Yeah, I'm blaming Apple. There was no such thing as hard-headedness until Apple came along. All right, but anyway, let's go on. Let's do our toast. First off, we're lifting up our glass. Oh, hold on before we do that. For all of those that are interested in getting your ancestors on our list, by all means, you could do that. And you could do that by, how can I help you? Happy birthday, Gina G. Come on. I already told him it's your birthday. Go ahead. Go on. That's Gina G. Happy birthday, Gina G.
Thank you.
You've been into some lotion with perfume. You know I can't. Come on now.
Nah, that's the moisturizer smell.
The moisturizer.
Yeah.
You're very young. Why do you need moisturizer?
No, it's the moisturizer smell in the lotion.
The moisturizer smell in the lotion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. They grow up so fast. I don't know. That's probably some code words or something that I didn't catch. Anybody? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no damn moisturizer I smell. But anyway, she's growing up. But anyway, for those that are interested in getting their ancestors on the list, the best way to do it is to go to gnj.media. And when you go to gnj.media, the first thing you need to do, if you would, the first thing you need to do is to sign up for the email list. I forgot. I was just thinking, what is the first thing they need to do? Sign up for the email list. And signing up for the email list, what that does, that makes it possible for you to know when I am going live. And also what that also does, it puts you on the email list so that I'm going to send out an email to you. And what you'll be able to do is send the email back to myself, or somebody in Gye-Nyame will get the email. Now, other ways that you can do it, well, anyway, what is it? So just, put your ancestors on the list and let's go and build up this tribe, family. You know what I'm saying? So better yet, let's build up the ritual. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we have to start celebrating our ancestors. I mean, our ancestors really, really sacrificed. I mean, I know that, the history is like, when you look at the history and you first come into the history, you're like, how could this happen? How could we be in this position and blah, blah, blah. But then as you start maturing and you start really seeing a lot of shit in the world, you really start understanding some of the sacrifices that were made, especially if you sang. If you sane and black in America, you know what I'm saying? If you are sane and you are able to think and you are able to value yourself and you're able to value your culture and you strive to learn more about it, right? You know what I'm saying? Somebody somewhere sparked that in you and somebody in your life helped make sure that you were able to grow. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, here we want to celebrate our ancestors. We want to bring them in and we want to lift them up on a daily basis. So first off, before we get into that, let's lift up our creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up that creator and we lift it up high and we say the words of power around here. And the words of power around these parts is Ashe. I don't know what your words of power are, but whatever they are welcome. We lift up our glass and we say it. Ashe. Now, family, we lift up our glass and we salute. Who we saluting, Brother High Tim? It's a very simple salute. We're lifting up and we're raising our glasses high. And we listening? We lifting them up to our ancestors. Okay, what? So we got to our ancestors. We to our list of ancestors. Of course, y'all know. I'm going to run through them by memory. I'm going to go as far as I possibly can. And then I will pull in the list and get the list to assist me every now and then as well. Because y'all know, as I age, my mind becomes fleeting. Hold on, family. We have a parent online. Give me a second, please. All right, man. You know I do my shows in the morning, right? Yeah, all you gotta do is check my Facebook. Well, actually, they blocked me from doing my show on my Facebook. What's up?
Yeah, I know. It comes to my attention that you are a transportation guy, and every year you forget your leave.
What you mean I forget? If she was on a bus last. Accusations. All right? Y'all heard them read me the Riot Act. I get abused at the beginning of the school year, and then when they babies start acting up, I'm everybody's best friend, right? Come on now. Well, actually, she don't act up anyway. So, family, we move to our ancestors. Got Miles Brown, Miss Ann Robert, the Tech Center, Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Penny, Gaston, Lena, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown, II, Barbara 2H, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Q. Pittman, No More Exapet, Robin Lick of Core, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, the Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Agony, Elder Ryan Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Chris Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling, Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pudding, Deluxe, the brother, Miss Cedar Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trey, John Smith, Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Man Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sale, Willie, the Farmer, Angoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merrill B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Anna Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, Knight, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Randall Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Well, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinera, Don Mattel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Bena Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Ridgel Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Russell, D. Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. That was kind of fast. Let me know if I missed some ancestors, because that was kind of fast. We got William Walter West, we got Najla, we got William Walter West, we got William Walter West, we got Nigella Parrish, we got Elder Basija Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnston, Denise Waters, DeFritas Hines, Ines Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradley, Kevin Spradley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Mary Johnson, Will Belong, Meyer, the Catney, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa, Margaret Carter, Lisa Jordan, Michael Carter. I think you're wondering about today's proverb may be true also. A fool will have heard a lot of excellent ideas and neither act on them nor become excited about them, whereas the wise one is both excited and compelled to act. Somebody, thank you, man. I just was wondering if anybody was reading the Proverbs. For those that don't know, for the list, for the Daily Toast email list, I sent out a proverb of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just something to get people, I like to get your mental juices moving while you're out there in the world. But hold on. I messed up early. John and May Summer, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, Deputy Signs, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Will Belong, Maya, Ada Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nayland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Suez Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Archie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sissa Bar, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Pookie, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stage Tri, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson, Senior, Emma McClendon, Jerry Doe, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Mark Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Alexander, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harry Tel McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, as Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hashtag, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Max Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, President Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson. We up in here somewhere. Hold on, Richard Jackson. Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson. William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Evan Moore, Miss Vanilla, That was Molly, Geraldine, Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donna Carla, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Howard Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekel Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jack and the Brothers, Reginald Alvin, Benjamin Coper, George Swan, Imani Gracie, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Wow. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as our sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair. We got Elder Fatima McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damien Top, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunda, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Nurse Words, Michelle McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons. Let's see. Severin Clayton, I was right. We got Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Milton Scott Sr., Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Jasonda Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alati Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Y. Hakeem McComar, Alberta C. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Jesse Woods, J.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jemiah Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Anna Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Aben Julia Lawrence, Roselle Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Roselle Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Sarah Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko Dinasi, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Devonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reason, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gary, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Vera Reed Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Mozart of Spade, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Nina Shepard, Brett L. Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbert Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We got William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wolfwork, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Kelly Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdur Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Michelle Roboleto, Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, Renoko Rashidi. Family, we lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors. We lift them high. We lift them. And we salute them, right? We thank them for being involved in our life and doing for us when, in many cases, they didn't have to. Because many of us do know individuals that are in our family line that we might not call on because they were some of the people that just walked away. They didn't have to do it. But these individuals that we lifting up are those that did. So we lift up our glass and we lift it high and we salute them and we say, Ashe. Family, we move to the present moment. Right now we on Kujichagulia. And we want to give all the Kujichagulias a round of applause. All right. And once again, we want to send out a shot. We want to send out a shot to that Kuji baby that was born on a Kujay. On Kujay, we wanna throw up our shouts and salute Miss Gina. Shout out, happy birthday. Oh, all y'all gonna come off of Gina? Everybody was on time. Y'all can't do that for me? Why you looking away, Anime? That's some shit. I pay the bill. Damn. Can't get no respect, not even from the spiritual animals. But anyway, so we lifting up our glass for this present moment. Family, right now, I ask you as I ask every day, I want you to open up your reticular formation. I want you to seek out Kujichagulia. Now, the challenge is, because as we talked about in Power of Family, the challenge is being able to activate your principles within you first. Once you activate them within you, once you show them respect and you show their use and you're able to talk about them and you're able to model them, right? You grasp onto that concept of power because you have defined your reality. You defined it for you, right? Other people who are looking for definition in their life. See, because this is what a lot of us don't understand. There's a lot of lost folks out there and they're looking for that Kujichagulia. They're looking for the definition, right? And you have the ability, once you truly wake up, you have the ability to help them to define. You know what I'm saying? Not force your definition on them, to help them to define who and what they are. Help them define their reality and have other people respect that. You know why? Because they'll see the respect that you're getting. Why? Because people respect what's real. They respect the effects in your life. They respect when they see that you have certain practices that are bringing certain things to you. And I think this is what's lacking with a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of spirituality talk and a lot of all this other talk, but people don't see the actual benefits of it when we come from a culture that believes in showing and proving. What do you mean, Hatem? There's no way to have a pharaoh doing some of the shit that some of these pharaohs did and they didn't have power. There's no way for some of these kingdoms and queendoms that we talk about to exist and they didn't have power. There's no way that they could build the pyramids, which in many ways, mechanically, you can look at and be like, that shit was impossible. There's no way that they could have bent time and space and made the impossible possible. Hell, as a matter of fact, if you look at some of the writings, you know what I'm saying, they was supposedly in the wrong era. You know what I'm saying? They was using the wrong tools to cut the stones and shit. They was able to make the possible. Power. Right? But it started with them recognizing who they were, respecting it themselves. But anyway, I won't belabor the point. But yo, family, take this moment, make it sacred. For those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. Justice is the meiotic principle of the day. Indigo is the color. They say this is indigo. I don't know why, but they say this is indigo. This is not what I envisioned. But anyway, correspondence is the Hermetic law for the day. Male name is Kwabena. Female name is Abina. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From the present moment, we move to our future generations. We lift up our glass and we salute and toast our children's children onto infinity. We lift it up high and we say, Ashe. I just pray that some of y'all gonna be worthy enough for somebody to throw you on their toasting list. Are you doing the work? Are you becoming worthy to be put on somebody's toasting list? Well, anyway, we lift up our glass. We move from there, and we're going to lift up our glass to all of our relations, and we say, Ashe, From all of our relations, we're going to lift up our glass for that special toast that some of y'all might have on your heart, that special occasion, that special thing, that special movement, whatever you want to lift up the toast for and send energy out to, we lift it up. And also we want to lift up a special toast for all of our family members that might be struggling, that might be sick, that might be bedridden, that might be dealing with some mental stuff that we possibly can't understand. We want to lift up our glass and we want to send out that healing, balanced energy. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we lift up our glass for that selfish toast. It's time for the selfish toast. We lift up our glass and we ask you to lift up the selfish toast with us. Why? Because we want you to think about what is it that you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness. In this moment, right now, what is it? The one thing that you need right now in this moment to move towards your greatness. We lift up our glass, go and say it, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we're going to lift up our tribe. We lifting up our tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. I want you to lift up your tribe. Say it out loud. If you don't have a tribe, you need to really think about that. You get you a tribe. We lifting up our glass and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I want to lift up my glass and I want to salute the most beautiful, most uplifting, wisest, and the bravest individual in the room. Lift up my glass to you. We toast and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Hold on. So tonight, once again, we're going to see. It depends on what time I get in. We're trying to do a show tonight. Folk Tales for Grown Folks. Somewhere around 7:30. I'll get, and we're still on the Charger and the, well, no, we did the Charger and the Miller. So we got the Charger and the Miller, and we also got the Fox and the Monkey. So we might be able to run through both of those tonight. Like I said, that'll be around 7 p.m. Also, at noon today, we will have a rebroadcast from yesterday. So please go over there and check that out. Go and check that out. And like and share. All the stuff on Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Like and share. You go to our personal platforms. You can follow us on all of the social media platforms. We on damn near all of them, if not all of them. So, go on, hit it, give us a like, and let's build. Hell, you know what I'm saying? It's time, right? So in a minute, all my friends and family, you will be getting an email from me because it's that time for fundraising for Gye-Nyame Journey Media. So I will be hitting you up. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, family, I want to wish you a great and marvelous day, and I hope and pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are.
Oh, smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats.
Hello, people. My name is Thunder. Be sure that you put the king in front. I went on top and win for the sake of how many rings I won. So I get the gist of it. Struggling, I got sick of it. So now I'm climbing heights for the fact my family a benefit. Rage of all this righteousness, soaking up this enlightenment. I'm happy but defining the feeling of this exciting shit. Pedals get that on fire, creating my kind of mental lapse. Lacking knowledge causes my learning to bridge the mental gaps. Even if no weapon is near me, I know my mind is strapped. Twins of evolution, I'm a horoscope and the sign is back. Pity parties for failure, don't ever give to me. And trust me, I forgive for whatever some people did to me. Peace, I searched and found it in sorrows. My haters drowned, it was awful for me to see, but I'm never the one to challenge. I'm knocking them off they balance. I'm thinking I need accountants, my circle connected and it's well rounded. Plus I'm smoother than
below seats. Yeah, 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 yeah. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats. Smoother than below seats.
I turn up to heavy Steady volume with people who vibe the same as me. I changed my life for things that I wanted and blessings came to me. You can say that I'm way too relaxed and I'm a lame, but we notice that I don't care cause there ain't no way I'm ashamed of me. I came from the bottom, no problem, cause I've been there before. My lady wanna clean up this money, then we gon' share the chore. Ain't no codes on this policy, it's an open door for anybody strong and ambitious minded for wanting more. Traded fun for some money to stack at different rates. Body move the same, mind running much at a different pace. Sit alone, smoke till my mental was in a different space. Headed out of town, now I catch you niggas on different dates. Walk with love and I'm golden, so I'll embrace the gates. By hoping people love me while living before it get too late. Power in my soul and my spirit enhances more of me. I'm blessed, but at this moment, more importantly, I'm smoother than velour seeds.
Smoother than velour seeds.